Welcome to Underkill TV, Day 3 Steelhouse Festival, joined by the guys from Empyre. Long time no see, how you doing, boys?
Pretty good right now, pretty good.
Hello everyone, yeah, we're on a bit of a high after that set, so yeah.
That was an absolutely incredible gig. So
yeah,
good.
Buzzing, yeah, still riding it.
And I mean, it's like the first band on, but everybody, I suppose these gigs happening for the first time in ages is probably great because people are just like live music. And even though you're the first band on, there's no other stages with any other live music. And what happens when you see the first band all 3 days, the crowd just gets bigger and bigger. It must be a great buzz looking out at that.
It's great. It was great to see, like, when we were sound checking and it was just empty, and then just more and more and more and more people just like started to fill up the arena. So it was just awesome. And the sun came out.
I know. You brought the sun with you. You said that on stage, didn't you?
I thought the chances were pretty slim of us bringing the sun, but somehow it came out.
And I mean, it's been a whirlwind sort of time since we chatted in Ibiza, wasn't it? That was 3 years ago, wasn't it? And who'd have thought what would have happened in the world? We'd have laughed at that. It was great, but we'd have laughed if you'd have told us what would happen.
Nobody could foresee this whole situation. We tried to take the approach, though, as a band that everyone was in the same situation musically with the absence of gigs, but we wanted to try and make the best of a bad opportunity. And fortunately, we'd recorded an album prior to the pandemic beginning, so we were fortunate that we could have a steady stream of single releases, music videos throughout, keeping the existing fans interested and also growing the fan base. But yeah, judging by today, you can see how much, the return of live music means to people. They're all here. Everyone's really nice to each other. The festival have been great with all the, safety precautions and everything, making sure it's all run effectively. And that's why we went out and just did what we did. So just to give everyone a great show.
What's the plans for you guys? Because obviously it looks like things are starting to open up again. What's the plans for you guys? What have you got planned the rest of the year now?
Well, next week we're back in Wales. Yeah. We're at the Tivoli with Crows.
Yeah.
And and then that's on the Friday. Then the Saturday we're at Southfest in Leicester. Then we're Wildfire in Scotland the next day on the Sunday. So we're back to like proper gigging now, which is like amazing. That's going to be intense. That is going to be something. That's going to be a proper weekend.
You're sort of making up for lost time then, really, is it?
I think so. Yeah, it's it's nice. It's nice to finally get back at it, and then but also a bit of a shock when, like H just said, with all the gigs in one weekend, it's going to be a bit of a test to try and get back to normal.
So we did manage to squeeze in some socially distant gigs. So we've done a few, but it's nice just to kind of relax, and this kind of feels normal. It's a good vibe.
It's the vibe here, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's relaxed, it's friendly. Like seeing a lot of the bands that we know, we've heard of, and we're all saying hi to each other, and it's like hanging out, and it's like
the other bands that we know about that have been also working hard throughout the past year, and then they're backstage and people are saying hi to each other and just supporting each other for their sets. So there's a lot of what word did you use the other? Camaraderie. It's a really good word to get into, a difficult word to get into in interviews, but we just did it for the second time.
I like that. It's true. Yes, it is, and it is. It's a big family, isn't it? The rock industry and these festivals. Like I know you guys are really good mates with the Wagons and everything, and just seeing you guys catching up with those guys, it's great. Like, and that's what it's all about. It's nobody's here to compete against each other or treading anybody's toes. It's just you're all one community, like,
and that's it, and it's reflected on stage and off stage because we've been kindly invited to play with them again, so they've got a big show at the platform that's in Morecambe, isn't it? And also Trucker Diablo and these Wicked Rivers, who we've also played with again. So it's just like we're all in the same boat, and the boat was a bit rocky, wasn't it, over the past, but now it's hopefully smooth sailing for the rock industry anyway.
And then basically we're back out with Mason. To answer your question from a minute ago, so September, October, we're out with Mason Hill, who are about to go on stage, and all around, or mostly England, but parts of the UK basically.
And anybody that wants to check you guys out, I mean, you can check out your current album or any future releases, the usual places as usual, Facebook, Twitter, the website.
Yeah, so there's Facebook, Empyre, so it's facebook.com/Empyre with a Y, and then Instagram it's Empyre Rock, Twitter it's Empyre Rock, YouTube it's Empyre Rock.
on all your streaming platforms and everything, and you can head to the website. Is probably the best place to just get any information if you're curious to find out more about the band and what we get up to offset. No. just empyre.co.uk, and just to say thanks to Underkill TV, and lovely to see you again, and thanks for the support. Continue to whoever's watching. It's great.
Oh, thank you as well. It's great. I mean, it's come a long way since I think it was Hard Rock Hell all those years ago up in North Wales. Then it was Ibiza, and to see you guys here and catch up again, it's great. And hopefully we'll catch you on the Mason Hill tour as well and have another chat. It's always a pleasure to chat to you guys. So thank you. Appreciate it. This is Alistair from Underkill TV signing out with the guys from Empyre. Cheers. Thank you.
Got a 3-mile smile across my face, and I'll tell you why.